From Detroit, Michigan, we're looking live at Ford Field. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. To return, Jerome Ford. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate. Going from the couch to comeback player of the year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the gun, Flacco. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10. Here's Ford. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Flacco. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play, and that gives the Browns a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They give up the middle to Ford. They'll cobble together a yard there. That's Marcus Davenport with the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground with Ford. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On his own read, here's a gift to Ford. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Shotgun now on third down. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's caught by Tillman. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Tillman. First and goal, Cleveland.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Ford. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions, nothing.
Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down, and number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Looking for somewhere to throw. That's complete. David Njoku. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Dumped off to his running back.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Ford straight ahead. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Looking for a throw here. Dump off caught by his back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Alex Anzalone with the pick.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff taking it right to the air. Hits him on the out route. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Goff off the play action. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
Connects on one to Jameson Williams. Gets it to the 15. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled. Seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros. And part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
Flacco's going to throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Browns.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the gun, it's Ford. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Browns hoping to take a lead going into the break. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's a throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Lions, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. He's a little bit up to the 21. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Goff. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for 1 more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Goff setting the throw. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. This is ahead for about 5. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Now gone. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Gone. Dumped off to his running back. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now start on the ground. It's Ford. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Flacco. Finding Judy. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Flacco. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They're going to run for it. Ford. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Pass play on 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Running is 4. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. From the 42. Finds the in route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down, Cleveland.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Flacco's going to throw here on 1st. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns come through to tie it in the 4th. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a 4th quarter lead. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Browns 14, Lions 13.
Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Reynolds with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier.
talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Gall. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, 3rd down. Back to throw it. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Gibbs now from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions down by only 1. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another one for Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have taken the lead late. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The Lions will set up.
Here he is to throw.
Two-point conversion.
Oh, he lost the football! And the Browns pick it up! He's at midfield! He's at the 30! And he does it, Brock! He takes the fumble all the way back for 2 points the other way!
Lions 19.
The circumstances really broken just the right way. They open up not just the opportunity to force the turnover, Brock, but to take it all the way back the other way for 2.
It just kind of felt like everybody on the field realized it too, right? Everything lined up, saw the lane open to begin the trek all the way down the field. And fortunately, he had enough gas in his tank to finish it.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He'll look to throw it. Gets him on the in route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
2nd and 3 now. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He gets 6 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. He'll throw it yet again. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Trying again following the sack. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Jerry Judy. It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that puts a bow on this one for my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew. I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.